What is N.J.S.A? 584.6 Places where the carrying of a firearm or destructive device is prohibited. New Jersey treats public safety seriously, and this statute makes clear that even with a valid carry permit, there are places where weapons are never allowed. The law is built around the idea of reducing risk in crowded, vulnerable, and essential civic settings. A misunderstanding about where you can carry can quickly lead to criminal consequences, which is why understanding these rules is so important for anyone who carries in the state. N.J.S.A. 584.6 is New Jersey's sensitive places restriction. It lists off-limits locations where you cannot carry a handgun, and courts have upheld most of these rules. The restrictions apply equally to residents and visitors. A permit to carry does not override the statute, and out-of-state permits do not change how the law applies once you are inside New Jersey. Only narrow exemptions exist for certain officials, and they do not extend to the general public. A violation of this statute is typically charged as a third-degree crime, carrying exposure to 3 to 5 years in state prison, fines up to $15,000, and a criminal record that can affect employment, licensing, and future firearm rights. Prosecutors usually focus on proving two facts: that you possessed the firearm and that you were within a prohibited location. Courts have recently reaffirmed that most of the restrictions remain enforceable. New Jersey identifies several categories of prohibited locations. Schools, school grounds, school buses, daycare centers, and college campuses are all no-carry areas. Government and civic buildings are similarly off-limits, including courthouses, prosecutors' offices, and municipal buildings. Transit hubs such as train stations, bus terminals, and airport facilities fall under the statute as well, reflecting security concerns and foot traffic. Large entertainment venues, stadiums, and gathering places are included because of the crowds they draw. Community-focused locations, such as parks, zoos, and medical campuses, are also treated as protected environments. The law contains two narrow allowances. You may briefly and incidentally enter the edge of a restricted property when passing along a public right-of-way, but you cannot linger or step onto the property itself. You may also store your handgun in a locked vehicle when parking near a prohibited location if the firearm is unloaded and secured in a case or the trunk. This exception only covers the immediate area around your vehicle and does not allow you to enter the restricted site while armed. Private property operates under a different structure. A federal court order placed a hold on the portion of the 2022 law that attempted to ban carry on all private property without express consent. As a result, there is no blanket ban on ordinary private locations open to the public. Owners and managers still have the right to impose their own no-guns policies, and refusing to comply can lead to defiant trespass charges. Signs, written policies, or verbal instructions all serve as valid notice that firearms are not permitted. Carrying and transporting firearms are treated as separate concepts in New Jersey. Transport rules focus on storage inside a vehicle, while carry rules focus on where a firearm is physically taken. Mixing the two can create problems. When transporting, the gun should be unloaded, stored in a closed case or locked trunk, and kept separate from ammunition. When carrying near a sensitive place, the statute's strict location rules apply. Using the wrong standard in the wrong context may lead to allegations under the Sensitive Places statute. If police stop someone near a restricted site, their main focus is on possession and location. They may rely on surveillance footage, officer observations, or digital evidence to support a charge. New Jersey's automobile search doctrine allows warrantless searches when probable cause exists, making it important to avoid consent searches and to assert the right to remain silent. What you say and do during the interaction can influence how the case unfolds. Understanding N.J.S.A. 584.6 helps you avoid costly mistakes. Even a brief visit to the wrong place while carrying can result in serious charges, and small deviations from the statute's narrow exceptions create risk. When questions arise about where you can carry or what to do after a stop, speaking with a lawyer or attorney who handles these matters becomes essential. A lawyer can challenge whether you were truly within a prohibited location and whether the stop or search was lawful. An attorney can also evaluate whether options such as dismissal, suppression, diversion, or negotiation may apply. If you are facing concerns involving this statute or were charged under it, the guidance of Lustberg Law Offices, LLC can help you navigate what comes next with clarity and support. You can reach their law firm at 201-880-5311 or visit them at 1 University Plaza Drive, number 212, Hackensack, New Jersey, 07601, United States, for compassionate, focused assistance grounded in the law.